Hi, congratulations. You have started the journey of finding your new home. And as we get started, there are a few things that I need to talk to you about the process and purchasing a home and looking for a home, really. So the first thing I want to chat about is that I have created a personal portal for you on the MLS. And within that personal portal, I've created a search, and the search includes the criteria that we've discussed that's important to you in a new home. Now, I do preview those homes as they go into the search. So when you see a home within your search, it doesn't mean that it has all of the things that were important to you in a home. It just means that it has something compelling that's included on that list that I thought you needed to take a peek at the house. Now, speaking of taking a peek at a house, you're going to look at a lot of different pictures. Some of the pictures are going to be very high quality. They might include digital staging or physical staging. They were taken by a very qualified and talented photographer, and they were taken and put on the MLS as a means to sell you on coming to see that home. So I invite you to look at those homes with a critical eye, or those pictures with a critical eye, always keeping in mind your criteria for the home. Conversely, you're going to look at pictures that were probably shot with someone's phone, and maybe they were staged or maybe they weren't staged, and you have to look past someone's personal belongings to see if that home meets your criteria. If you have any questions about what you're looking at or any concerns, we can always discuss. But better yet, we can just go view. There's no cost to view, and anything that you're unsure of, because our end goal is finding your home, it's probably best if we go look at it. We can always talk about this as we go along your journey. The next thing I want to talk about is open houses. Who doesn't love an open house? I'm sure you do too, now that you're in home buying mode. So if you go to an open house without me, not a problem. The hosting agent will simply ask you if you're represented, or should ask you if you're represented by a real estate agent. And all you need to do is give them my name and contact information if they so ask. If you find the house while you're at an open house, absolutely no problem. Just text or call with the home address, and I'll start the process of pulling comparable market analysis, and we can start the process of discussing what offer we want to make on that house. If you find that house by yourself at an open house and I'm not present, then I will contribute up to $500 of closing cost at the closing table, just as my way of saying thank you so much for your partnership and for including me in one of the most exciting aspects of your life. The last thing I want to talk about is I want to congratulate you on the great decision of engaging and partnering with a buyer's agent. In the state of Texas, a real estate agent can represent a seller, or if they have committed to represent a buyer, they can act on the behalf of the buyer. And in this case, that is what I've done. This is really important to you. It's important to you in the home search stage because although most sellers are law-abiding, good citizens, we live in a buyer beware world. The other thing that's important is that once we get to the offer process and the contract process, you need a contracts and Texas real estate law expert in your corner. And quite frankly, that's me. For years before I became a real estate agent, I owned and operated a transaction management company, which means that other agents contracted with me so that I could manage the contract and the process from contract to close, and assisted with their client interactions during that process. And today, I am at my brokerage, I am a mentor and a contracts expert, and I hold weekly classes to teach other agents this process. So I'm very confident that you have come to the right place and we're the right partnership, and I just can't wait to work with you and find that awesome house. If you need anything at any time, You know where to find me. Just pick up the phone, text, or email, and I'll be right there. I can't wait to see your new home. Thanks a lot.